The briefing says that master assassins start in their suit, so that's exactly what I'm going to do on the lamp store rooftop. Grab the consulate keycard there for later, and I'm going to head down into the Shisha Cafe right away. No real reason for me not to. This bypasses needing to get an invitation or break in or whatever, so just come over here. The waiter here is the one that responds to the ice machine, so all we have to do is get in here, turn it on, and wait for him to be done with it so that nobody else wanders in there. I probably could have just left him there, but I'm going to be using the back door, and sometimes civilians start pathing through this area once that door is unlocked. They would see the body, so I'm going to hide it just in case. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to get into the school. And I'm trying for minimal distractions and no knockouts, so I'm going to have to use some breaching charge lures here. That one worked fine. As soon as I noticed that the guy saw a weapon, then I threw the other one, but for some reason the other soldier didn't care about it. He didn't see it or hear it, even though it flew right past his face, but he does eventually see it when he turns around, even though I really didn't need him to at that point. So we'll just follow him in. He goes straight, we go right. And I brought the lockpick because I knew I was going to probably lose all my breaching charges with distractions. This guy's going to walk over to the window and look inside. And that gives us just enough time to pick this lock. But not very much time. I think that was just a head turn, but you can never be sure. Picking up a distraction, just something to throw later. And I'm going to wait for the guy nearest me on the right to start going down the stairs, because I'm going to follow him down. And then when he turns right, I go left and climb up here into the sleeping area. And I'm just going to wait for the guard that comes in and out of here to go out, sneak past all the sleeping people, through the window, and just drop down here. There's the first target, or the second target, whatever. How many targets? I'm going to kill him with just a pistol elimination and then drag him back there, because there's a chance that his body can be seen either by the guy that's inside or by General Zayden when he comes in to interrogate a prisoner. So I don't want to take that chance. No one should find him behind the APC. And I'm just going to throw some stuff to get out of here. Picking up other stuff along the way just in case I need it.
General Zayden keeps coming down here to check.
Now, I was able to just crouch and sneak past two of those guards, and then the last two guards, even though I was in an area I had no business being in, they don't enforce trespassing once I'm out of the trespassing area, and I ran right past them into it, so into the safe zone. So they don't care, even though they probably should. So next thing to do is the consulate, and we're going to need to get in through the basement. The target is pretty close to the basement anyway, so it's cleaner and safer to just go this way. You can sneak through the consulate, but it's a little messier. All the guards see through the suit, although not necessarily everyone does. Many civilians don't. But going this way, we shouldn't need to actually encounter or deal with any NPCs specifically. We'll use the keycard that we picked up at the beginning, that way we don't have to blow anything up or do anything suspicious. Come out here, and I'm going to wait for this conversation to finish. You can definitely get past them, but the guard head turns as he has the conversation, and it's a little random. Sometimes he does it when he's listening to a line, sometimes he does it when he's speaking a line. It's just not safe, so we're going to come up here, turn this on, and the last target is just the guy who responds to the vacuum cleaner up here on the balcony, so he's very easy as well. All the targets are pretty easy. It's mostly just like a puzzle of which one to go for first, and since I'm in the suit, it really didn't matter. Normally you would start as either a elite soldier, a waiter, or a consulate janitor, and then you'd be locked into that disguise for the rest of the mission, but since I'm in the suit, I'm really not welcome anywhere. And now I just need to get out. Again, you could go through the consulate, but there's way too many guards, and they all enforce the suit, so we're just going to go back through the garage. There are car keys, so you could exit from that gray exit right there. However, I'm not going to risk going to get the car keys, because there's a bunch of guards in the way, and there are some civilians, although I don't think they see through the suit. But that is the fastest way to exit. Instead, I'm just going to come up here, make sure nobody's looking at me, hop the fence, And I'm home free as long as I don't go over those barricades into the trespassing zone again. So I'm just going to go to one of the exits over here. There we go. Time consuming, but not very difficult. So that proves I'm a master assassin. Now let's prove that I'm a fast assassin. So this time we're going to start in a disguise, and I've chosen the elite soldier because it puts us right above the first target, and the elite soldier can enter the consulate, although there are many enforcers inside, especially guards. First thing I'm going to do, though, is poison this guy. Another advantage of elite soldier is the ability to carry weapons. Okay, so his body did get found immediately, but since he's died of poison, I don't care. I also picked up that screwdriver because it's the closest thing that I can pick up on my way without wasting too much time, and then I'm going to need a thrown distraction just to get into the consulate. So because I can carry weapons, I can carry reaching charges. That's nice. I'm going to need that, but I can't be seen throwing one, so I either have to go up and drop it at the door, which is kind of annoying, or I just have to find a little corner to hide in. But before I do, I'm going to grab some propane, because we're going to accident the waiter. Come over here and throw the first breaching charge to get the door. I don't worry too much if people are panicking, because I'm not going to be staying in this area long. I'm just going to go through here.
Excuse me, sir.
And now we have to head for the consulate to take out the guard. There's a faster way to do that, I'm pretty sure, by shooting him from the floor below. However, I wasn't able to figure out a way to do it because Klaus Strandberg comes in at like right when you get to him. So if Klaus Strandberg witnesses the death, obviously that's going to be a problem. There's also another guard who comes in and out. Don't know if you can get to an exit by the time that he shows up. So we're going to do it a little differently here. I'm going to come in here and just kind of throw something, just a screwdriver or anything. I just need to get these guards to turn.
Why would he be doing that?
So that they don't spot me. That guard is not an enforcer, so I can get through this area nice and easily. And get the car keys that are right here. No one was looking, but even if they do, I think you can grab them as any disguise, and no one cares. So I'm going to come in here. This guy might also, the one on the right, that guard, that guy might also see you shoot, but he should be easy to turn around with like a gun distraction or something, so that's not what's concerning. Elite Soldier also gets up these stairs, because both of those guys on the stairs, normally one or both of them enforces a disguise, but for whatever reason neither of them enforces Elite Soldier, so that's good. Just gonna throw a fire extinguisher for Mr. Olsen. I shot it and it was leaking, but I wasn't but that wasn't really necessary. I could have saved some time by just running. Now I need to get down the stairs quickly so that these guys stop enforcing against me. And then just head for the car. Now, as luck happens, when I get out here into the garage, it turns out I have a straight shot. None of the enforcers are looking in my direction. The officers wandered off that way. So I then screw up and lose a second on trying to exit, but I am able to get it done. And there we go, 249. Not the best, but pretty good.